Hey, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Fins Up Network. And this isn't going to be your typical content that we get from the Fins Up Network, but rather it is the debut of Miami Dolphins trivia on the Fins Up Network. So thanks to everyone that's going to be joining and putting their Miami Dolphins knowledge to the test. Now, I'm going to try to make this as friendly for those playing live and for those that end up watching like on a replay later. I want to try to make it friendly for everybody so that even if you're missing the live version, you'll still be able to play, have some fun with it if you're watching the recording a little bit later. But for those that are going to end up playing along live, let's first talk about the prize. We've got an autographed Raekwon Davis rookie card. As you can see it right there. I've got it on my phone today. You can see it right there. It is a 2020 Panini Contenders Playbook autograph rookie card. It's numbered 5 out of 10. And here's how we are going to determine the winner. We're going to have 5 trivia questions. And the first person that responds to each correctly, to each individual question correctly, they're going to be qualified to win. And I'm going to compile all 5 names for the 5 that end up getting them right. And I'm going to assign you a number. If you get question 1 right, you get 1. If you get 2, you get 2, so on and so forth. And then when we're all said and done, once again, back to the phone. I've got a randomizer dice. So we'll click the roll, and whatever number the dice lands on, that person is going to be deemed as the winner. And if we roll 6, we'll just roll it again. Not too worried about it. But a couple of things to keep in mind before we get started. I know there's a little bit of lag from when I'm speaking and when you are hearing and seeing the question. I will pop the question up on the screen as well in case you missed it for some reason. Regardless, you're going to see the question, you're going to hear the question, you're going to have everything you need right there on the screen. But I'm going to do my best at seeing the first person to answer correctly and get them entered. And by all means, we're not playing for millions of dollars. So I'm going to do my best. I shouldn't have any issues with it. But I don't know you personally. I don't have anything against you. So if you think you got it first, I apologize. And I hope you get the next question correct. So since this is the first time we're doing this, I also want to let you know, I'm hoping to do these trivias at least once a month moving forward. So make sure you're subscribed if you're not already, and turn on those notifications. That way you won't miss out on any trivia questions moving forward. I'm also going to have, like, just speaking about what's upcoming on the Fins Up Network. Obviously, training camp, rookies reported today. We're going to have a lot of training camp information coming up. I'm going to continue doing the player profiles that we've been doing throughout the offseason so far. Obviously, some trivia stuff, but got a lot of great content. So if you haven't done so already, make sure you are getting subscribed. But are you guys ready? I want to see what came in on the first. Oh, let's show this one right here. The king is here. Oh, we already got some trash talk going on. The king is here, says the first comment. So with that, hopefully, you've got a drink next to you, because what is trivia without a little bit of alcohol? So let's get this going. And let's kick things off. It's question number 1. Like I said, gonna announce it, gonna pop it up on the screen. As soon as you know what it is, put your comment into the live chat. If you're first, you're gonna get qualified. So with that, question number 1. Since retirement from the NFL, Miami Dolphins great Ricky Williams has launched his own brand of cannabis. What is the name of his brand of cannabis? And like I said, I know there's going to be a little bit of lag here. I know that's to be expected. So I got to do a little bit of the improv just to get the time to go by. But as we see the questions and the answers come in, we will take it from there. I was hoping for a little bit more information to come out from training camp today, but we really didn't get all that much. It was a little bit unfortunate, but at the end of the day, I knew I wanted to do trivia, so I wasn't exactly heartbroken for it. We have an answer coming in, but so forth. And I think one of the answers that came in is probably somewhat correct, but not the exact answer that I am looking for at this point in time. So you can see it on the screen, still waiting for the right answer. Since retirement, Miami Dolphins great Ricky Williams launched his own brand of cannabis. What is the name of his brand of cannabis? And if no one can end up getting it, I will throw it on there, and I probably will let the person that has the answer, because I think that there's a strain that Ricky has out of there? Oh, look at this though. Look at this. Here you go. The answer is Heisman. And the person that got it right there, Lucas Hale. So Lucas, I'm going to jot your name down here. You are so far number one on the random the random dice at the end. So like I said, we've got 5 of these. And like I said, if you're just joining right now, thank you for playing. First and foremost, I'm going to be saying the questions. I'm going to be popping them up on the screen. If you haven't done so already, make sure you are subscribing. Like I said, we're going to be trying to do trivia every probably 3 to 4 weeks on the Fins Up Network, but we got a lot of great content scheduled throughout the off season. Well, what a great name for Ricky's weed there. Obviously, the wordplay with Heisman. Got to give it to Ricky for the creativity. He was probably a little bit high man when he did that. So hats off to Lucas. You've got entered. So let's go on to question number 2. Question number 2, which player led the Miami Dolphins in rushing yards in 2019 with just 243 yards? Yeah, if you remember that 2019 season, what a depressing season. That's the season of all the tanking allegations and everything. And as you can see, 243 yards. Not only were the Dolphins not running the ball that much, but when they did, there was very little success coming from it. So yeah, that's a pretty terrible number to see there. But let's see here if we get any correct answers on the first try this time. I know we've got the same person that had the wrong answer on the last one has the wrong answer on this one as well. I'm not going to show any of the wrong answers on the screen just to hide your identity. I don't want to make it look like you don't know what you got going on here, but your answer is not correct. So we'll give it a second. Like I said, if you're not drinking, you're doing trivia wrong. So we'll get a little sip in here. This is I don't want to give too many hints away, but this isn't your typical answer. And hey, here we go again. Here we go again, because the answer is, ladies and gentlemen, no one other than quarterback Ryan Fitzpatrick. What a miserable season 2019 was. To have your quarterback lead you in rushing is one thing, but when your quarterback leads you in rushing yards and his name is Ryan Fitzpatrick, you know you had a rough one. But guess what? Guess who is stealing the show right now? He now has 2 chances because Lucas just stole the show again with another answer. So congratulations to Lucas, 2 for 2 so far. So with that, let's go on to question 3. A little bit of a change of pace here on this next one. Not so much player focused, but you'll see here in a second. So question 3 on tonight's trivia. Sandwich between head coaches Tony Sperano and Adam Gase, which Miami Dolphins head coach guided the team to a 24-28 record between the years 2012 and 2015? Like I said, that's a bit of a long question, so I'm going to leave that one up here. And if you're playing the recorded version, you obviously don't have access to the live chat, but go ahead and throw your answers into the comments or let us know how you did. Were you quick on responding? Did it take you a little bit while? I want to know how you did as well. So go ahead. Like I said, if you're watching the recording, drop your answers, man. Show your Dolphins knowledge and get subscribed if you haven't already, because we're going to have, like I said, we're going to have plenty more of these. Sorry for my lack of using proper words there, because I had some answers come in and it took me a second. So we have an answer. We have the right answer. And the right answer is Mr. Joe Philbin himself, Mr. Go Pick Your Gum Up Off the Ground, Mr. Joe Philbin. What an underwhelming coaching time we had with Joe Philbin. And these came in at the exact same minute. However, I have to go based on what comes up on my end. So I'm sorry to the person that got the very, very close second place on this. But Lucas, Lucas, you're gonna have a hell of an advantage here. It's like you almost have that Raekwon Davis card like at your house. It's basically just sitting there. Because yes, the answer was obviously Joe Philbin. Lucas is crushing it. And hopefully, man, you know what, Lucas? We won't even need to roll the dice. We won't even need to roll the damn dice if you go ahead and you just clean sweep this thing. So just, hey, keep showing it, man. Just keep showing it. But let's go on to question 4. Question 4 is a fun one. Which Miami Dolphins wide receiver caught the initial pass from Ryan Tannehill in what's now known as the Miami Miracle? Obviously, everyone knows what the Miami Miracle is. That was a quite the experience as Dolphins fans in an otherwise kind of lost season, but definitely got the win against Tom Brady, against the Patriots. So hey, we'll take that damn win however we can get it. So we'll see here, and I love the Lucas was able to comment in and give a little bit of trash talk to it. So I do love that. But folks, he's crushing it. He's crushing it because it's Kenny Stills. Because that play went Ryan Tannehill to Kenny Stills. Stills pitched it back to Parker. Parker pitched it back to Drake. Drake to the end zone because Gronkowski does not have the angle, and the Miami Dolphins win the game 34-33. And Lucas said, maybe I have this one wrong. We did get another answer for another player that wasn't Stills. But Lucas, trust me, man, you weren't wrong. And now at this point, I'm just cheering for you to have the clean sweep. Clean sweep this thing. Let's leave my phone out. My phone's about to die anyway. I got 15% battery. You'll be doing me a favor if you just continue to clean sweep these things. So hey, man, I'm cheering for you at this point. I am cheering for you. So let's go on to it. It's question 5, the final question of the night. So we'll pop her up here. And it's which Miami Dolphins running back caught Tua Tagovailoa's first career NFL passing attempt? Oh, we had a couple of Devontae Parker answers on that last one, which I knew it was either Parker or Stills when I was thinking about this one. End of the day, I would have ended up guessing Stills, but both of those answers, man, it's what's in our head. We knew it was at least one of those guys. But we finally got a wrong answer from Lucas. So I'm not like I said, I'm not going to put anyone on the board. That's a wrong one. And by all means, I can't stop you from guessing multiple times. So go ahead. If you don't have it, go ahead and guess again, because there's another answer that's been submitted, but it is not the correct answer. So we'll hold out here a little bit on this one. See if anyone can come up with the correct answer. This was a fun game because let me make sure I had the score right on this one. Yes, it was a Dolphins shutout win against the Jets. And if you can remember on this one, this is the one where Tua came into the game, basically got mop-up duty, completed a pass or two, I want to say. But it was a shutout win against the Jets. And then that was that game, too, where everyone's like, well, he just got a little bit of mop-up duty for some experience and whatnot. And then lo and behold, they made the announcement, the shocking announcement at the time, because I think the Dolphins had rattled off like 3 straight wins. They were back to 500, and they pulled the trigger. They ended up going against Ryan Fitzpatrick and turned to Tua, and that's who it's been ever since. And we do have the right win, or the right answer that has come in. We will flip the answer up onto the board, and then we will show you who got it right. And the correct answer was Patrick Laird. It was a 2-yard completion in a 24-0 shutout victory over the New York Jets. I think later he completed a 3rd and 8 to the old number 19 that we probably shall not say, but I'll just knock on a little bit of wood here. I believe that one was to Jakeem Grant, but you could probably have to fact check me on that one. But let's go ahead and flip up the person that got this one right, because we are going to have to shake the dice, because Daniel comes through with the correct answer. So with that, let's hold on, I have to read this, and I have to probably show this just because of the comedic to it. And Lucas did get it. It just took him a second. So I'm going to flop that out there just so he sees it. And the next person also, I have to throw this one up there just for the comedic effect. He did correct the first name spelling in his next comment, but I got to show it. He wrote Orange Gadsden. Obviously, that's a Rondé Gadsden. I'll prove it. Did get it right. However, it was Patrick Laird. So let's do the random dice. Like I said, Lucas has numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4. Daniel has 5. And if it goes to 6, we're just going to spin again. So let's see what we got. All right, as you can see, the randomizer there. You can see there that the dice is currently on 4. I'm going to hit roll again. And whatever that goes to, that's what we're going to have. I probably should find a better way of doing this. But for the time being, it's literally what I got. So here we go. I missed it. Oh, I did it. 6. It would come up 6. The one number we don't have. So let's try it one more time. 4. So Lucas does prevail, having 4 out of 5. Lucas Hale, you are the winner of the debut of trivia on the Fins Up Network. So congratulations. I will be in touch with you regarding the prize. Thanks for everyone who was playing along. Lucas, obviously, man, you crushed it. You're gonna walk away with the card. Actually, you're not gonna walk away with anything because you're probably at home right now. I'm gonna have to send it to you, but we will get those details all ironed out as we move forward here. I will get in touch with you. But like I said earlier, if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure. I'm gonna put this up here because this is just a great comment. If Lucas doesn't win, we riot. That would have been terrible. That would have just been an absolute just nightmare. Like just to crush it like that, and then to have Daniel just slide in at the end and ended up taking it home, which would have been fine. I'm sure Lucas will probably play again next time and crush it as well. But Lucas does pipe in. Awesome. Thank you. Absolutely, Lucas. Congratulations. Good work tonight. Like I was trying to say there earlier, if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you're doing so. We'll have all the off-season content, continuing to do trivia every once in a while whenever we get some cool prizes and everything. So make sure you are subscribed, turn on those notifications. Don't miss any of Miami Dolphins trivia. But that's what we've got. I do want to see if there was one more. Oh, there we go. Like I was saying, that's what we got for today's action. Until next time, Miami Dolphins fans, fins up.